Hi everybody, I'm Trudy, One Grounded Angel. This is the weekly angel card reading for the week of July the 4th to July the 8th, 2016. So we're halfway through the year now, so lots of things are coming up. Some of you have been through enormous change already this year and are probably wondering what's going to happen next. So in case you've not had an angel card reading before, these are not to predict your future. They're just to give you information you need to navigate the changes that are ahead, which is always helpful. We get too busy and we forget to tune into our intuition and ask for help, but we've always got guardian angels to help us, and the universe is always on our side. But when you're really stressed out and you're just worried constantly, it's really easy to forget about that. So an angel card reading can be really helpful. So these are very general readings, but amazingly they do resonate with a lot of people around the world who see this, and the feedback that I get from you guys certainly backs that up. But if you want some specific information relating to a problem that you're going through, I do offer private angel card readings on a one-on-one basis. But let's see what the angels have in store for us this week. This is for Monday the 4th of July, American Independence Day. Hello to my American friends. Oh, what have we got here? Steady progress. Okay, this is a nice encouraging card to remind us that we are making progress. We are getting somewhere. Sometimes we feel like we're taking one step forward and two steps back and that sort of thing, and this is just the universe reminding us that we are actually on our way and we are getting ahead, even though we might be hitting obstacles and hurdles. So stay the course is what the card is saying. Keep on track, don't give up. It's going well, you just can't see it yet. So nice and simplistic. And Tuesday's cards, I'm using the Archangel Michael card deck here, and he's in charge of or associated with protection, security, courage. That's the other one. So he's a good one for courage and strength. So I call on him a lot. For everyday situations when you need a bit of a courage boost, say going to make small talk with someone for the first time, which I always find really awkward. And that's a good time to ask him for confidence and courage. But even for big things like doing a presentation at work, he's really good for that as well, or just if you generally feel unsafe. So, making me wait here. Oh, that one, okay. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I don't think we've had this in a reading before. Your home is protected by angels. So this is, I spoke to you earlier about Michael being in charge of safety. So this is a good one to remind us to call on him if we do feel unsafe, and particularly around the home. Whenever I've got like tradesmen or repairmen coming into the house, or repair women, I should say, gender neutral, I always ask Michael to protect my possessions while I'm doing that. When there was an open home happening, when there's people coming into your house and you're not too sure about them, or you're not going to be able to watch them, and you just want to feel good about that, Michael's a good person to ask for protection. I also call on him most days when I'm leaving the house and ask him to make sure to protect the house while I'm away. And often when I'm going to sleep, I ask him to send guardian angels on every door and window to keep the property safe and make sure that no one comes in. So if you're as uneasy about personal safety as I am, that might be something you want to do. But it's also just a general one to remind us that we need to feel safe. Our home is our haven. It's really important to feel safe there, not just in terms of, you know, physical protection and intruders and the likes of that, but also just to feel like you can be yourself there and unwind and just completely unpack all of the emotions that you're going through at the moment. So if you don't feel that way, see what you can do to change the energy of the house. Maybe you need to let in more light. Certainly looks like I do. I'm just looking at this video now going, it's not very good light right now. It is the middle of winter here. But things like having more candles, burning essential oils, changing the cushions, bringing in soft furnishings, all those sort of things, putting up photos of people you love, more pot plants. Pot plants are fantastic. Things that are living change the energy and purify the air. So there's a lot of different messages with that one. So going to my huge Archangel deck for Wednesday, the 6th of July. I always find this one so awkward to shuffle. The good thing is the right card always comes up no matter what. And you guys seem to love this card deck. Whenever I use it, I get so many likes and comments. It's really, really popular with people. So something about the artwork or the simplicity of the messages that resonates. But there are always multiple meanings with these cards. So here we go. So, Queen of Raphael. So follow your heart, a love of home and family. So we've got home repeating itself there. A really important message to make sure, as I said, that the home is a haven for you. And if you're feeling like things aren't going so well, if you feel lost, discombobulated, the best thing you can do is ground yourself with the people that you love. So reconnect with those people, the people who know you as you are. You don't have to put on a front with them. Ideally, of course, you don't need to put on a front with anyone, but, you know, the people who know you best, you can relax completely with, is what I'm saying. And just spend time at home and just really getting back to yourself. So that will mean different things to different people, of course, but for some of you, I think that's really going to resonate. We tend to think our lives are about what we put out to the world and how we present ourselves, and to a degree that is true, but our lives are also about being ourselves and being the things that we don't show the world, just feeling the emotions that we feel and being who we are around the people that we love. Follow your heart. So that's a message that can relate to all sorts of different scenarios. It might be that you're facing a choice. It might be that you are struggling with changes that are coming your way. But again, that's also about reconnecting to what's inside. So it's also a good time for you to be doing things like meditation, things that make you still and help you just go back and ground yourself. Being around nature is a good one for that as well, even though I just said being at home, but you know what I mean. I'm talking as opposed to being out socializing and chatting to people and giving and being on. So we're looking at Thursday now, 7th of July. Love it when the cards just flop out like that. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom. So it's similar to follow your heart. Good one for people facing decisions again. So tuning into what's inside you. I know I've said this before, but the answer to every question you could possibly ask is within you. And that's because you've got a direct line to the universe. It's for your intuition. So ask your angels for help if you don't know what to do. And the wisdom that you receive is within you. But the good thing about when we get those messages from the universe is there's a knowingness. I already knew that. And that's the feedback I get from my readings a lot too, because it's confirming what you already know. That's how intuition works. It's telling us what we need to know. There's just some repair, some kind of chainsaw, I don't know, sorry about the noise, I know what's happening outside, there's a lot of noise. Hopefully that's not going to affect the reading. I don't know what they're doing, chopping things or, anyway. So Friday, the 8th of July. Wow. I always feel so self-conscious when I'm doing this, and it takes ages. I can't speed it up. It takes as long as it takes. Okay, we got there. We've got an Archangel card here, even though this is not actually an Archangel deck. We've got Archangel Raphael, and he is the one associated with healing and health. So he's also associated with love and travel, but here it's about healing, emotional healing. For some of you it will be physical ailments, but mostly it's emotional stuff. So it's asking you to allow that process to happen and to let the angels work through you. Sometimes we want everything to be fixed straight away, and it just doesn't work like that. And last week we had a lot of messages about patience and trusting the process, so you can see where that theme's coming from. So it's really about asking you to trust that things will work out and know that healing will happen. Remember to ask for help and to ask for signs as well that you're being heard. There's nothing worse than feeling like you're talking to the universe or to God and they're just not listening. That's a horrible feeling. You feel abandoned. But if you ask for signs, you will get recognition that you are being listened to. Whenever we ask the universe for something, there's 3 possible answers. Yes, not yet, or I have something better in mind. So if what you're asking for is not turning up, it may be that not yet, it's not the right time. which is a lesson I learned recently with my Reiki practice. For those of you who read my blog, you know what I'm talking about. The third one is I have something better in mind. So sometimes what we ask for is not actually what's best for us, and the universe has something better for us, and it's just about waiting for that to happen. So going back to emotional healing, whatever it is that you're facing, it's for your best good, your greatest good, because there's a lesson in there that you need to learn. So let that be patient and let that lesson unfold, and just understand the universe knows what it's doing, even though it might be hard for you right now. This is what needs to happen. So understand that you are healing. Okay, I think I will do a summary now. We've got some interesting messages here. The common theme is about regrounding or grounding ourselves again, reconnecting with people that are important to us, spending time at home and making sure our home feels safe for us and like a haven, and trusting our intuition, which always comes up, but trusting that in particular when it comes to making decisions or when we're feeling uneasy about changes that are happening. Healing happening, especially from heavy emotions, and that you're making progress. So we've got patience messages again, like we did last week. That's really all that's happened. Really, they're pretty straightforward. There's nothing too challenging here or too complicated. Sometimes, I mean, the cards often have multiple meanings, but here I felt like they were pretty on point. If you have any questions, hit me up on my social media. My Instagram account is @OneGroundedAngel. My Facebook page is called One Grounded Angel. You are watching my YouTube channel, also called One Grounded Angel. And if you subscribe, that means you'll get notifications when these readings go up. But generally, it's the weekend before the week that I'll be speaking to. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find information on how to book that on my blog, which is www.onegroundedangel.com. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have an awesome week, and I hope that it brings you everything that you hope it will. Take care, and I will chat to you next week. Bye.